Before we stepped into the forest, Ulu Geroh greeted us in its own way. Children running barefoot through the mud, chasing a football that never stays still. Their laughter carried across the village, the kind of sound you don't forget. From the small church nearby, voices broke into song, not hymns, but rock. The rhythm echoed through the rainforest edge, a mix of faith and freedom. It felt less like we arrived here and more like the village welcomed us first. Hidden deep inside Malaysia's Perak rainforest, this small Orang Asli village is home to one of the world's rarest flowers. And somewhere beyond these hills, the forest still decides when that flower is allowed to bloom. Some journeys begin with footsteps. Ours began with music, laughter, and a welcome we didn't expect. The trail begins beneath a canopy of giant tropical hardwoods, part of a rainforest that's been here for more than 130 million years, among the oldest on Earth. Our guide walks ahead with a dagger on his shoulder and an intercom in his hand, his only link to the village below. Out here, every sound matters. He moves cautiously, scanning the ground for snakes and the trees above for movement.
Oxygen.
A rustle could mean a viper, a
Amazing.
crack could mean a wild
It's
boar,
very
and
quiet.
sometimes an elephant walks past without a
It's a good
sound.
walk.
The forest isn't still,
See?
it's alive and watchful. Every step feels like a quiet negotiation with something ancient. And then the smaller things. The leeches waiting in the damp leaves, clinging to skin without pain or warning. Within minutes, a few found their way on our boots, tiny silent reminders that even here, life feeds on life. Our guide breaks a vine and drinks the water that drips from it. He crushes a leaf and says it heals fever. His focus never breaks. He doesn't walk like a tourist guide. He walks like someone responsible for your life.
It's quite a steep walk over here, you know. But the best part is it's so fresh and you don't feel that tired. It's amazing.
You TikToker?
No, no, no. I am not TikToker. I just take some videos and.
And then he stops. He gestures for silence. Even the forest seems to pause. Something here is alive but hidden. Beneath the roots, a red bud pushes out of a vine, heavy and swollen. For months it's lived unseen, feeding quietly off another plant. Rafflesia, the world's largest flower. Without a warning, it opens. Petal by petal, the forest reveals its secret. It doesn't smell sweet, it smells of decay. The stench draws flies, tricking them into believing it's flesh, and when they land, they carry its pollen, helping it to live on. It's not decay, it's design. A flower
It
that blooms
takes
once in
9
months,
months
lasts
to go
only a
from
few days,
this
and then disappears,
state
leaving nothing but the memory of its scent. To the
to this.
Semai, it isn't just rare, it's sacred. They believe it resembles the womb of the earth,
Beautiful,
a
right?
spirit that appears only when the forest allows, reminding them that all life, even the strangest kind, begins in
No, that's fine.
silence.
What are you cutting this for? For why? Why you cut?
Yeah.
For what? Oh, to cover it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
The monkey.
Ah. So you're just cutting all these branches to actually cover it up to avoid the monkeys attacking.
Before we left, our guide broke a branch and placed it over the flower to protect it from monkeys. It wasn't a goodbye, it was a gesture with respect. Beyond the forest trail, the sound changes. Two young women sit together weaving fresh coconut leaves, their hands moving in rhythm, confident and calm. The leaves are cut before they harden, dried under sunlight, and split into strips.
Okay.
From these, they make baskets, decorations, and headbands, all by memory without a single measurement. The coconut tree gives them almost everything: food, rope, roof, and art. Watching those two young hands work, I realized these aren't souvenirs. They are acts of preservation, keeping a rhythm alive that the world has long forgotten. As we sat beside them, they looked up and smiled, a little shy at first, then curious. One of them pointed at my daughter's hair, giggled, and began weaving faster, as if the idea had already bloomed in her mind. Within minutes, they had shaped something matching headbands, one for my daughter and one for me. They placed them gently on our heads. It felt special, quiet, intimate, like we were being woven into the story too. Before leaving, we unclasped the bracelet and chain we were wearing and gifted it to them. It was simple, a small thank you for a moment we'll never forget. The trail narrows as we walk towards the river. The sound of water grows louder with every step. Our guide stops beside a patch of sunlight and points to something on a leaf. At first, I see nothing, just green. Then it moves. A forest scattered it, perfectly shaped like the leaf it rests on. Its legs, its wings, even the veins across its body all mimic the forest itself. And then the path opens up to the river. The water moves slow and clear, every stone visible beneath it. Our guide sits by the edge, quiet, content, the same way the forest sits with its own stories. Maybe that's what Ulu Geroh teaches you. That stillness is not silence and beauty isn't in what you find, but how you learn to see. Some places don't say much. Ulu Geroh is one of them. If stories like this move you, stay with us for more journeys, one unseen place at a time. Thank you.